Association for the Protection of Rural Scotland, APRS, is a charity which works to protect and enhance all of Scotland's world-renowned rural landscapes. All our rural areas are important, so we campaign for the lowland woodlands and farmland that do so much for the well-being of urban populations, as well as for Scotland's iconic high and wild places. APRS is the only charity which covers this whole range of landscapes. Human activity often enhances the landscape, but it can also threaten our valuable woods, wetlands, hills and fields. Large developments such as housing estates, power stations and quarries are often proposed in unsuitable locations or on too large a scale for their settings. We want to see a protected countryside with healthy and prosperous communities. So at a national level, we campaign for policies which support genuinely sustainable development, protecting our environment and communities, as well as promoting prosperity. And at a local level, we advise communities on how to engage in the planning process so that they too can stand up for their landscapes.
As well as individual members, APRS includes more than 60 community councils and other groups representing thousands more people. Our trustees, advisory council members and staff have a wide cross-section of expertise, including campaigning, farming, landscape architecture and planning. Over the years, APRS has been very successful, from founding the National Trust for Scotland in the 1930s, through helping to defeat the proposed super quarry on the Isle of Harris in the 1990s, and we're currently running 3 high-profile campaigns, which look set to continue this track record.
We set up our Have You Got the Bottle campaign in 2015 to urge Scottish ministers to introduce a comprehensive deposit return system for plastic, glass and metal drinks containers. We started the campaign because our members are concerned about the amount of litter in Scotland's countryside, so we were delighted when the First Minister committed to introducing an ambitious, world-leading deposit return system in September 2017. Since then, our coalition has continued to call for a system that includes as many drinks containers as possible, with plastic, glass and cans as a minimum.
Scotland's landscapes are world-renowned, so it's surprising that we only have 2 national parks when there are so many more outstanding landscapes in Scotland worthy of this designation. More national parks would strengthen Scotland's international standing for environmental protection. They would support our crucial tourism industry and bring much needed additional funding and jobs to rural areas. That's why we're campaigning for more national parks, as set out in our benchmark report, Unfinished Business. We've secured extensive cross-party backing in the Scottish Parliament, and we're supporting lively local community campaigns for national parks in Galloway and in the Borders.
The 11 greenbelts which sit around our largest towns and cities give urban residents access to open space. Greenbelts protect our heritage and our landscapes, and as green spaces improve mental and physical well-being. However, all greenbelts are under constant threat from speculative housing and other developments. That's why we've established the APRS Greenbelts Alliance to bring together community groups across Scotland. This alliance will help them to coordinate responses to planned developments, assess the impact of multiple developments, and publish research to support their concerns.
So now you've seen what APRS does, but the only way we can continue to do what we're doing to protect the future of Scotland's beautiful rural landscapes is with your help. So please join us today.